Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Duck Game.
Yo, Rob the Gamer 115, you want to jump in this portal, dude? You want to jump in here?
Hello, let's go.
Just jump into it.
What's up, you beautiful bastards? Let's just jump.
Holy Saturn!
Let's just jump right into it. Let's just jump right into it.
Wait.
Jump right into it.
Wait, I wasn't ready!
Oh my God. It's about the podcast, not the gameplay.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't ready for the podcast.
Well, you are now.
Idiot.
Idiot. The gamer.
Bruh.
Okay, we're learning.
I just murdered myself,
Alright.
I think.
All
You
right,
killed
classic-
me and you. Dustin
Alright,
won by doing nothing.
Classic.
Oh, I killed some.
All right.
Killed Matt.
Classic George A's here's grace period. All right.
Yeah.
Classic
Yeah,
George
it was
A's
a period.
classic George A grace period. For some
Grace
reason,
period.
we need a grace period with George A's.
Bruh, I'm just that distracting.
It's that
You know.
voice of yours.
Yes.
Alright.
Anyways, Facebook Marketplace.
Yo,
Oh,
this-
we started
this-
off with
we're-
Facebook
we're- no, We're
Marketplace?
starting off strong. This is my favorite. This is my favorite new thing.
So what's with Facebook
Shit.
Marketplace?
There's a lot of funny things on there that I see sometimes on there I just want to talk about with you guys.
I see people trying to sell their Nissan Altimas all the time. And it's specifically Nissan Altimas.
All right, I have media dump up. I'm ready.
I see a lot of cars on there. But so after doing this twice already, I've kind of gotten used to the fact that, sometimes people just sell homemade things. It's like,
Yep.
okay, I just assume that's normal now.
Like homemade food, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm supposed
yeah.
to describe it.
Like little arts and crafts, a little bit
Wait,
of
Yeah, like
Food
little
or,
brownies and
like,
stuff.
Just like random
Food.
things.
Oh,
Like brownies and stuff. They just sell that.
yeah.
That's old news. What I'm still not prepared for, $50 In-N-Out burgers.
what?
Excuse
Just
like
a bunch of In-N-Out burgers for $50. Someone just went to In-N-Out and thought, I should sell this on Facebook Marketplace.
what? Wait,
You're-
oh wait, is it? Do we not have In-N-Out around here? Is that
No.
what the bit?
No, we don't.
Oh, maybe that's
I
what it
think
is.
one just opened someone recently, so maybe it's from
So-
that. But
That's like a. So wait, is it $50 for all dozen? Because there's a whole dozen in the picture.
I hope so.
I
hope it's not $50 for just one.
there's no way it's all of the In-N-Out burgers. $50 for what? 12 different kinds of burgers? Bruh, in this economy,
Animal
No.
stuff?
Well,
Isn't
that's
is In-N-Out?
what, a burger for
Robert and I have
$4.50
been to In-N-Out. I dug it. I'm not paying $50 for it.
I mean, I've never had In-N-Out.
Does
I'd like to try
Facebook
someday.
not-
but
Does Facebook not the Facebook Marketplace? Do they like have like a description of the item?
They do, but I didn't look at it for this one, which maybe I should have. I
Here,
did
though-
also kind of realize that you had to scroll down for the description a little too late.
Mhm.
So a lot of these I don't have the description on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because maybe what if they just have? What if they just have the? Why are you playing a trombone? Sorry. It's like,
Yeah, it's about the podcast.
I had to bring it up. All right. I imagine that the description is just the In-N-Out menu.
Maybe.
It's just a picture of the In-N-Out. Like, I will drive to In-N-Out, the closest In-N-Out to our location for you.
yeah, and 6 days later, here's your burger.
Which is just DoorDash.
Yeah, I'm like the West Coast.
They
Drive
just
all the way to
rein-
the West Coast to In-N-Out. It's like, don't
they
worry, I
just
got you.
yeah, they just reinvented DoorDash.
It's
insane.
just DoorDash with extra steps.
The infrastructure, the seamless infrastructure for this already exists. I want to imagine you go to this person and like this person's like explaining to their friends what DoorDash is,
Hmm.
and then they're explaining what they're doing. Like, yo, yeah. So I just go and buy food for people, so they don't have to get them themselves, and I deliver it. And they're like DoorDash, and they're like, what?
Oh, you mean Uber Eats?
They're like, oh, or like Uber Eats or like Postmates or whatever, and they're like, what are these words that you're saying? I use
Wait, is
Facebook
Postmates
Marketplace.
one? I've never heard
Yeah.
of Postmates.
Yeah,
What the
Postmates
fuck?
is we all did so badly. Yo, good job. Yeah, I don't think Postmates is really around here. Also, I think Postmates is also more I think there's more variety on Postmates. Like, I don't think it's just food. Yeah, I think you can do like shopping and stuff. You know, you can do like regular shopping on DoorDash, like
Yeah.
some places.
I mean, I know you can do like
Can do
food
Reach.
shopping.
You can do whenever
You can do games.
Yeah, no, actually, if you buy something on GameStop, you can have it same day delivered. I've done it multiple times. You can have it
Wait.
same day delivered, and it does it through DoorDash.
Huh.
What?
No, actually, I've done this multiple times where I've gotten same day delivery when I bought the Ring Fit Adventure game, and then when I bought some stuff for my Switch, when I bought
Wait a
the new
minute.
Joy-Cons for my Switch, I
Yo,
bought
yo,
it
wait,
through-
wait.
Well, yeah. You listening?
You bought the Ring Fit Adventure game?
Yeah, it's fun,
Is
man.
it fun?
It's pretty good,
Okay.
man.
Good to know.
I'm in a weird situation where I live with the top floor of my building, so like workout stuff is kind of difficult because I don't want to like be causing like tremors for the people below me. But I played it for a little bit. It's pretty fun. It's really good. I want to wait until I still have it all. I'm gonna wait until like hopefully I eventually move.
Bruh.
So, but basically you buy it through like GameStop, right?
Hmm.
And then if it's like eligible for same day, you just get a DoorDash link. And then the whole thing is done through DoorDash. So I'm assuming I could just go on DoorDash and search up GameStop.
Nice.
Maybe, yeah.
We're also in a kind of a weird area where we're kind of the city, but also not like a massive city. So
Yeah.
like
We're a pretty big city.
not in comparison to places like
Not in comparison to other
like-
cities in the area, I guess, but like
not like I'm talking like when like new features like roll out for cities, and it's like, oh, you can guarantee you can have like places in like LA or New
Yeah.
York.
oh yeah,
will
no, we're
have-
not on the scale of
will
like LA
have
or New
these
York.
features.
No.
That's
Yeah, that's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
That's crazy how like I said a thing and then you said you contrarian thing, and then I kept speaking, and then you said, oh yeah, you're right.
Well, like I
The-
said
the
earlier, I
flash
said we're a
Robert.
decently sized city, just not compared to
Maybe
other
still let him
cities
finish
around
his
here.
sentence. That's what he was.
I love astrology. I
Matt, you're just
absolutely
astrology
love
fan. Just ask Robert.
I absolutely love astrology and Pokemon Blue. That's what I'm
What?
saying here, dude. Dude, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know.
I vaguely recall this.
Yeah, I think about it daily.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Bruh.
Yo,
You live in the past, Matt. I look forward to the future.
Yeah, 10 seconds into his sentence.
I'm just living 10
I look into the future. How much into the future? Yeah, about 5 seconds into what
Just-
my next
yeah.
sentence is. Yeah.
I just try to predict what people are gonna say. I live my life with predictive text on.
Dude, I finish your sandwich all the time.
What the fuck you do to my sandwich, bro? I
Bro.
Eat it.
man. I
Speaking of
wanted
sandwiches,
that.
I made a great sandwich the other day.
Yo,
Oh,
what was
boy.
on that- What was on that
Cheese?
sandwich, bro?
So I fried an egg, did that.
All right.
Great
Got-
sandwich.
Shut the fuck up, I'm not done yet.
Predictive text on.
Avocado mash on some. Sorry, I got distracted by the game. Avocado mash on a whole grain slice of bread, fried egg, prosciutto, slice a tomato, and then another piece of bread, to complete the fucking sandwich. Boom. Delicious.
All right,
Nice. That sounds good. That sounds good.
all right.
Really
So
good.
like,
You get all your good fats from
All
the
your food,
avocado.
all your food groups.
all right. So
This
for
was
the
like-
uneducated, i.e., me,
Yes.
what's prosciutto?
Brit.
Prosciutto.
It's meat. It's,
Wow. You don't say.
What do you want me to say?
Well,
It's-
It's
like,
a meat.
What does it
Well-
taste like?
what kind of meat is it?
What is it
It's-
closest to?
I'm pretty sure it's pork.
Okay.
Is it pork? Fuck. Now I gotta Google this real quick. It's anyways. It's thinly sliced, like very thinly sliced fatty meat. Very
Mhm.
flavorful. It's Italian.
I figured that out.
With a name like prosciutto.
Yep, but
Italiano.
uncooked, unsmoked, dried, cured ham.
Oh, okay. So it's like a kind of ham.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's a kind of ham actually.
it's a kind of ham, except it's way better than any fucking ham you'll eat.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good sandwich.
It's oh my god, it's so very good.
Did you guys know that that open face sandwiches are a thing?
Open
What
what
does
face?
that mean?
Wait,
Open
wait.
face
Can I take a
sandwiches.
guess? Can I take a guess?
Sure.
There's a bottom piece of bread, but no top.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Boom.
It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's like it feels like rich people shit.
I-
Like
What?
stupid. It feels like you know how rich people just do stupid stuff for no reason just because they're
No,
rich.
it's white women.
All right, didn't have to be
Like-
sexist on Women's Month.
During Women's Month, during
You know what?
March,
Just, I'm just gonna
It's
shit on a
Women's
woman
Month?
just cause.
it's a rich person
Bruh.
thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
No, it is a rich
Wow,
person.
you're
Woman
just-
well known for doing stupid things.
My-
So
Hang
am
on,
I.
hang on,
Come
hang
on. That one.
Everyone's
All
known
right,
for
guys,
doing
let's go
stupid
around the
things.
room. All right, four guys,
No,
let's
but
go
you said
around the
women.
room and say our favorite thing, our favorite weird thing that women do. All right, Rob, you can start.
Hang on. Wait.
Bleed out of their privates once
Bruh.
a month. Kind of weird. I know they don't get a choice in the matter. Doesn't make it any less weird.
That's insane. That's the first thing I'm ever gonna have to bleep on the podcast.
You
Bruh.
what? You don't have to bleep that.
I'm saving you, dude. I'm saving you from your future. I'm saving your
Yeah.
future self, bro.
Wait. Why is that? Why does that need to be bleeped?
Don't call
Because
people
you're-
weird.
Because you're gonna get canceled.
I'm not saying. I
It's
mean,
the most legitimately canceled thing that you've ever said.
what? Really?
You said white
Bruh.
women do stupid things, and then you said periods are weird.
All right. So the first one was me joking around.
Periods
You are-
are natural.
You
Okay.
are a
Very
white,
normal thing.
Okay.
you are
it's
a
weird.
you are a white man on a
Masturbation is natural,
podcast.
but that's kind of fucking weird when you think about it.
No.
Yes. Like,
No, it's not.
nature's fucking weird. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Brit.
Not that weird.
Koalas have smooth brains. That's fucking weird.
Yo,
And
so
it's
do I.
natural.
So do I, man.
Hey, here's a baby on Facebook Marketplace.
For sale?
Yo,
$375.
Wait, how much?
$375 for a baby.
Wait, that's like $80 a person. Who's in? I'm in.
hey, I'm just saying that if let's say you have a kid, right?
Mhm.
I have a kid.
You have a kid, but that kid, the production line was a little bit weird. Maybe they don't let missing like a finger or something. That's a decent price for a spare part kid.
Brit, are you
I'm
saying
saying.
people born missing with like missing fingers and limbs are
Yeah, it's just
Not-
a doll, by the way.
not complete?
His
Not
name is
Yeah, I
complete.
Baby.
feel like that's more cancelable than what I said.
Brit.
No, there's some show or some movie. I don't know what it is, but I think it has Alec Baldwin in it. I keep getting this one clip on TikTok, and it's this girl that wants to sue her parents
Yep.
because
Yeah.
I've seen
because
this.
they I guess they like had another kid because their kid like has a lot of like medical issues, and they just like keep taking it. I'm like, that's tragic, but also, why do I keep getting this on TikTok?
Yes, I don't need to see this episode every time.
Yeah, it's always like the same part. Like I never get any more of the
algorithm is fucking up.
I never get any more of the story, so that's all I know. So when I was trying to reference it there, but then I realized I know nothing about the show or the movie or whatever it is. It's just that one scene where I'm like, that's kind of fucked up.
Mhm.
Also, I might be making up the fact that it's Alec Baldwin.
I don't know. Sounds right.
I have no idea.
I wouldn't know. But yeah, $375 for a baby, I'd do it.
Well, I was really concerned why there was a picture of a baby, but apparently it's one of those hyper realistic baby dolls. His name is Darren.
Darren.
Hey, that's a doll?
Yeah, it's a doll.
Shout out to Darren, dude.
Yeah, I was very concerned scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and I just
That
see a picture of a baby
genuinely
and it
looks
says read description.
real.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I
Darren.
said read description. I was like, okay. But there it is. New reborn doll, Darren, by Beautiful
That's
Baby.
crazy.
I know I said I was used to people selling homemade things. I just
Mhm.
like that
Oh,
this
no.
one's called Yummers.
Oh, it looks like it's a strawberry in.
I just like that they titled it Yummers. It's like that's the best way they
Yummers.
could describe it. It's like, ooh, Yummers.
What is
Ooh,
that with the
yummer.
strawberries? Hardened
is-
powdered sugar?
This was what you'll be saying.
Or like a
When you
strawberry
eat
shortcake strawberry
My
or something.
strawberry shortcake. Fucking yummers,
Yummers.
man. Yummers, man.
Uh, Here's 4 gallons of waterless coolant.
What?
Wait, what?
4 gallons of
Forget this
Evans
game for a
waterless
second.
coolant and 4 gallons of prep fluid.
4 gallons of waterless coolant.
People are just selling anything,
Okay, I gotta say, Darren does look very real.
right?
What are we?
Easiest one of my
Dustin,
life.
how long until you find someone selling gallons of gasoline in actual like water gallon jugs?
I don't
Something,
know.
all
Soon,
right.
maybe.
That
Like
will
I
not
feel like it
last.
gets happen once gas prices go up again.
Maybe.
Because right
Great.
now gas prices are pretty low.
Bruh, gasoline will eat through those jugs.
Hey, I agree. I'm just
That it
saying
will.
someone's gonna be stupid enough to try.
It's probably not going to last long enough for the picture.
Yo, imagine it's burnt. It's corroding it as the picture's being taken.
This one, I just
You
don't
message the
understand.
seller. Yeah, I can see the gas. What the fuck?
American Girl Josephina Adobe.
Wait, what? Wait, Adobe?
Yeah, but that doesn't look like an American Girl doll.
No,
That's
that looks like a tumor that was removed. From
All right, hang on,
someone.
I'm looking.
I just
Oh,
can't make head or tail of
American-
that.
What is that?
Girls. I got enough. Unless
Unless like the doll had a tragic accident.
Maybe.
I'm actually not thinking it's a doll. I think it's supposed to be like the clay, a kind of clay that's like the same skin color as the dolls, and it's like for
Maybe,
like
it could be
fixing
like
them up,
Adobe.
maybe.
Why would you market it as American Girl?
Because it's for the American Girl doll brand? I look, I'm grasping for straws. I don't really know what's going on.
Bruh, did you know those things are like mega collectibles?
Yeah?
American Girl does. Yeah, they go hard. Kind of like Cabbage Patch Kids.
hmm
Those are our things,
My
right?
when my sister was younger, my mom bought what was it she got? She got some of those collectible things. Like I think the biggest one is she had some sealed Beanie Babies.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the ones that we have aren't that valuable, so.
Didn't everyone like at one point like start collecting Beanie Babies because they thought they'd be rare
Mhm.
and valuable one day?
Yeah.
That was a big thing in the 90s.
Like everyone had like a bin,
Yeah.
had like a little bin, and then to just get old, and like everyone collected them, so now they're not like worth
Bruh.
anything.
I
Actually,
did
go-
not collect Beanie Babies.
Going off of that, I have a
That's crazy.
interesting story to tell, actually.
Yeah.
So, my sister, when she was younger, she got into Pokemon. So she had a lot of the original Pokemon cards.
Mhm.
And she, once I started getting into Pokemon, she didn't care about Pokemon pretty much at that point. And after years of persuading her to let me have her old cards, because she would never let them go because she was convinced how valuable they were.
Mhm.
So eventually, we've reached an agreement. And the agreement basically was, I can have the cards, but if I ever sell them for over $1,000, then she gets half. Which,
A single card?
well,
Or,
it was
or in
never
total?
it was never made clear. Like I said, she thinks they're worth way more than they actually are. I've looked into it. The most valuable cards maybe a couple hundred.
Really?
That being
That's still
said,
a couple hundred.
oh yeah, no, it's still a decent amount, so I take good care of them. But she doesn't want to go through all of the hassle of trying to sell them. And I actually don't want to sell them either. I want to hold on to them because they're collectible and cool. But where I'm getting at with the story is in the back of her Pokemon card collection was a series of 12 or so cards that are not Pokemon at all. They're actually Thai Beanie Babies.
What?
The little Thai plushes.
Yeah.
And I always just ignored them. Because I was like, I don't know anything about this. But like, last week I was kind of curious about them, so I started looking into them. And I went down a weird rabbit hole. Because when I first looked into the Thai cards, right? Every single card that I looked at online looked nothing like the ones that I had.
Like the layout of the card.
The layout
art
was
and stuff.
different, the style was different. So I'm like, what the hell do I have? And after like 45 minutes of looking, I couldn't figure it out. So I reached a point where I said, I need to consult an expert.
Bruh.
I shit you not. So this is where I go. You ready? So I Google something along the lines of, what did I type in? I think I typed in like Thai plush community or something like that, right? And I actually find an invite to a Discord server
Holy shit.
with 9 people in it.
90?
No, 9.
9.
Oh, 9. Oh my
Like
god.
single digits. The last message posted, and also this was like a new Discord formed in like the last like 4 months.
Oh my god.
So I joined this Discord, and I see that how few people there are. They have like no messages, and I'm just typing it, and I'm like, all right, I know this is a long shot, but can someone help me here? And I did get a response.
That's good.
Bruh.
The response was they don't know what the hell it is.
Hell if I know. Why are you asking me, bud? This is a
So
joke Discord.
finally I looked again, and I finally figured it out. So what it is they are not official Thai cards. They're made by a third party.
Oh my god,
Oh.
there's bootleg cards.
It's not bootleg cards because they don't try to imitate the official ones, but they're not official.
Oh, there's
And
fan-made.
yet, some of them are still worth a decent amount of money.
Some dude in his basement won
But
these
not
own
the
cards.
ones that I have.
Wow.
So after all that, basically the cards are worth nothing.
Wait. What if?
It was
Did you say you
silly, though.
checked the Reddit forums?
Shit,
I think
it's
I did. I think I checked both Reddit and Discord stuff. Why?
I don't know. I feel like maybe the Reddit users could have helped.
I immediately thought of going to like a subreddit. I
Yeah,
feel like.
same. That's what I
Same.
thought you were going with.
Joining a
Not it-
Discord's insane.
I probably would have gone to a subreddit if I didn't figure it
You
out
had, to,
sooner.
you had to type the question in a certain subreddit, click on a certain thread, see 90% of the messages are deleted.
Mhm. Yeah, no, because like I follow the subreddit. What is this thing?
Try to
Which
post
is
it.
quite literally you post it something and people will help you figure out what it is.
It's like tip of my tongue, but
But for images.
But for like actual like
Yeah.
objects, items.
It's like reverse tip of my tongue. It's like I have the
Right.
thing.
You have the thing, but what is it?
Imagine like two
Typically,
people
they
find
know
each
those
other.
things.
Two people find each other. One person is like, I'm looking for this thing. And the other person's like, help, I have this thing, but don't know what it is. And then they're like, and then they find each other like,
And then
holy
they get
shit.
married.
And then they get married.
That's
Dude,
the romance
dude,
arc.
We just wrote the next Hallmark movie.
Oh my god, that is a Hallmark fucking.
Oh my god.
This successful single woman goes back to her hometown only to find her high school crush. But she doesn't want to tell him that she's rich. And then she finds out she's in love with him. But then he was also rich the whole time.
And then they have existential dread at grandma's house.
This summer Hallmark movies in the winter. You want to explain that? Good segue. Excellent podcaster. What is this? What is this thing you wanted to talk about?
I'm excited.
Hang on.
Yeah, where's your bit?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me pull up the bit. I forgot exactly how I worded it. I want to make sure.
You have a script? dude wrote out his bit.
Typically, you
Right,
don't
wrote-
admit when you have like a thing.
He wrote
All right,
it out.
all right. I got it.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Thank you guys for coming out to my.
Wait, before you start, can I just point something out?
I
I
mean,
just
I guess
noticed in the game it doesn't handle the foreign characters in your name, Georgia.
that
that
is
never
most
happened.
video games,
Yeah.
That's funny.
unfortunately. So, anyways, Barry. Sorry, I got distracted because I don't know what the fuck's going on in the game right now.
Oh, I don't
this
think any
is-
of us do.
This is insane.
But the existential
Existential, yep.
dread
Eggs are essential.
that is third base at grandma's. So, I believe we all know what third base is. Yes.
Yes.
It's the like right before home.
Gonna be
when
honest,
you're playing
haven't
baseball.
made it to first, so you might need to double check with me.
Well, did you know?
It's
You
holding
have,
hands, right?
you have to hit it first.
Right.
Third base is holding hands, right?
That's third. No, wait. Third base. Okay, wait. No. Well, first base is talking. Second base is.
No. First base is looking.
I've gotten to first base so many times. I see people everywhere.
Wow, you cheating on him? The fuck, man? Cheating's not cool.
Yo, I am a child of divorce.
Go ahead, George.
All right. So, anyways,
I know what third base is.
do we need to explain it to Rob?
I've read about
Third
it.
base just sucks, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, cool. We're all in agreement.
All
All
right.
right, all on the same page. Go on.
All right. So, the fucking hell, why can't I say that word?
You really can't.
Eggs are essential. Move on.
The eggs are essential
eggs is
dread
essential.
that is third base at grandma's.
Mhm.
You know, you're just with your lady friend or your homie, who's more than a homie. You know, for
Damn
the,
right. Go on.
Yep. So you're there. Meeting grandma for the first.
Meeting their
Oh.
grandma for the first
Meet-
time.
Well, it could go either way. Meeting their grandma, or they're meeting your grandma for the first time.
So many grandmas in this equation.
Meeting
Yep.
your own grandma?
No,
Um,
the real awkward part is when you're meeting their grandma and then you realize it's also your grandma, and then you realize you're cousins, but it's okay because you're in Alabama.
And that's my story. Thank you, Rob, for no. You're with saying hi to grandma.
You're meeting
Grandma-
their grandma, or they're meeting your grandma. Either way. Yes.
Grandma leaves to go to the grocery store. You're with your partner, and you're getting the intimate moments. As you're plowing each other, you realize we're at
Okay.
grandma's.
That's
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
That was, no, that was just a. That was,
I wasn't expecting the tone shift.
Yeah, you went from intimate
Let me tell the
moments
story. I want to hear this.
to plow. Okay, yeah, keep going.
Hang on. Give me a moment.
He has a
Page 2.
page 2.
Oh, he just muted himself.
What?
Gotta get working on that mic
My
again.
dude, is he at grandma's now?
Didn't George do this the last time? What was the last time he did this? Remember, he wouldn't tell us the story.
We were trying
Was
to
there
ask like
until-
multiple times who a certain person at high school reunion was, but he just
No,
wouldn't say
no.
it. There we go.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Oh, the fam walked in.
Oh god.
You should have invited
Oh,
him on
no.
the podcast.
My son's a podcaster. No.
Anyways,
No, it just didn't want to talk about plowing at grandma's to my parents.
True.
Dude, if your family walked in on you talking about plowing up grandma's, oh no.
They would
It's okay.
wonder when
Okay.
that happened because again, both grandparents live in different countries and haven't been to one of their houses.
Huge.
So, yeah, the existential dread.
Wait, is that it? That you're doing
Wow.
it at grandma. You're doing it at grandma's, and you realize you're doing it at grandma's.
Yep,
that's the end of it.
That's the end of the story.
that's the story.
My dude, I think my Alabama story was better.
Yeah, that's the story. Is there like a sequel?
Guys, don't worry. I have a bit plan. It's gonna be great.
Mom, pick me up. My bit didn't land.
No, I had a bit and then I got distracted because my parents walked in and
What's the bit? Finish the bit.
I don't
Does
even
not have
I don't have anything anymore.
Okay.
George, I don't think you understand. We're
Great.
not leaving the screen until you come up with something.
Brie.
I think we are. It's on countdown.
Damn.
But
Shit, you're right. This is on a countdown.
Yo, Hatsune
Fine.
Miku.
okay.
Yo, is this you? Okay,
Oh,
so
are,
you're
we, are we just
so you're
are we just doing everything in our topics? We don't want to save stuff for later?
you're
I still got
ex-
some more
you're
Facebook Market.
you're listening. Oh yeah, go for it. You're
There
at your
used to be people-
grandma's house with your
Yeah,
girl,
do you
and
have
you're
anything
listening to
else
Hatsune Miku. Anyway,
Yup.
Hey, do you have
Yeah.
anything else for Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, I got quite a bit.
Oh,
Yo,
then let's keep
go.
going with that. Let's stay on
So,
that for
as
now.
I've discovered, pretty typical thing that people sell. They try to get like apartments sold on Facebook Marketplace or
Dude, if you see a
Go
good
look
deal,
at
let me know.
roommates. Sure. If anyone's interested in a salon, $10,000 you can get you can just buy a salon,
the whole salon.
the whole salon. I didn't get a
Dude.
screenshot, but this is the first. I've seen more salons for sale after this one.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. For only $10,000, that's probably a bargain.
Wait, are they
Probably.
selling the business like the sell? Or are they selling a chair?
No, it's like the whole. There's more. There's more
Really?
pictures.
Really?
They take pictures of the entire.
Yeah, wait.
No.
Are they selling like the business, like the building, and you get everything in it?
I think so.
Dude, that is a bargain.
Yeah. I find it so weird.
Because
Dude,
what I'm
might
thinking,
buy that just because I could sell it all and get probably $5,000 off of it.
is that like I
That's
know
just
how
the
sometimes
works at a
like
barber.
Like
There's no
sometimes-
way
yeah.
someone's selling it
Right.
10K.
Right. like sometimes at like barber shops and stuff, like you instead of like you working there, you just like have like a chair.
Yep,
Like and
that's
you get
what,
and you get the profit from that.
that's what my
And
hairdresser
like
does. Yeah.
and it's kind of like I don't know, do they pay like rent? Like kind of like a rent type of system, like you buy out the chair or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm guessing maybe that's what it is. They're offering like that kind of thing.
Maybe might be another situation why maybe I should have read the.
No,
No,
don't
the
read it.
description.
It's more fun.
I'm slightly curious, but
I like theory crafting this shit, man.
you might be onto something. But I think, $10,000 might be a lot though for that.
Maybe it's like for a year or for like forever. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not really expecting a hairdresser or a salon person to throw down 10K all at once.
What the fuck, Dustin?
For $123,000, just says tattoo.
Those are
This-
used syringes.
Well, this one I actually got to the description for. I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah?
and read it. These are stainless steel tattoo tubes. I have too many to count, so I'm willing to take best offer for everything. I have anything over $250, or they're $8 a piece. Your choice, I guess.
Bro, what the fuck?
I
So
don't
the
know.
Wait.
the 100,000 is just a placeholder.
I guess they're just typing numbers just because they need it.
How did they fuck it up so badly that they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I might get. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it sounds like it's pretty much, hey, who offers me the most amount of money? Yeah.
Maybe.
But like, if you're gonna do something like that, then go to eBay.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
they
don't know.
do. Maybe they are. Maybe it's like they do it on everything to try to like
No,
maximize.
if you go on eBay and you post something on eBay, you have to sell it to the highest bidder there,
Yeah.
unless there's an extenuating circumstance of sorts.
Maybe. I don't know I don't know how these people live.
Well, I'm starting to look into how to sell things on eBay, so I kind of know a little bit about it.
Mm.
Like I said,
Last-
I'm trying to sell Pokemon cards there.
Last Facebook Marketplace thing. It's actually a pretty normal one. It's a Steam Deck. I just like that this person just had to flex the Valo win on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my
Just had to
god.
let it be known.
You will win in Valorant. You can win your Valorant matches on a Steam Deck.
You know, typically it's
Confirmed.
just like a blank screen or whatever when you're selling something. But no, this guy
Also-
just had to let everyone know he got a Valo win.
Also,
Well,
Valorant is a weird thing
Well,
on.
not just a Valorant
Deck.
win, but like they also wanted to show that it works.
Yeah. But still.
It really works. It'll make you better at Valorant. Oh,
Guaranteed.
yo, actually, want to play a fun game?
I already am.
We're
Yeah.
playing a fun game. All right, so here's what we're going. Okay, so Georgia, we did this last
Yeah.
week.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah.
We did this last week. So one thing that Dustin had found on Facebook Marketplace was a bundle.
Oh.
Right? It was a bundle of items. For $500, you could get a posture fixing vest, a Pac-Man arcade machine, and a PlayStation 5.
What?
That was that is the $500 bundle.
That was our
Right?
reaction.
That was, yeah, like, huh?
That's
What?
still for sale because I'll do it.
You'll buy it and see what happens.
What was it? A PS5, a Pac-Man arcade machine, and what was the other thing?
Like a
Of-
posture corrector.
A posture correcting vest.
Dude, I know for a fact. I'm willing to bet that the Pac-Man arcade machine itself is worth more than 500.
I don't think it's real, Rob.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think you're
real.
gonna. I
How
think
can
you're
you not
gonna
get over this fact?
I think you're gonna
You
get
talking about
scammed. You're gonna lose your money. It's gonna be like
I would
a
inspect
weird,
the
like-
merchandise before buying anything. I mean, that being
Maybe.
said, also, like, if it's a Pac-Man machine thing, I don't think you can just send that via, like, FedEx.
I mean,
No, you most likely have to go and pick it up. That's typically how Facebook Marketplace works.
or maybe
So
or-
where's
yeah,
the deal being offered?
I don't know.
or maybe we'll just never hear from Rob again.
Maybe.
probably.
Dude, that'd be kind of messed up.
Yeah. No kidding.
I need to find a new. Yeah, my friend just got like kidnapped from a Facebook Marketplace deal that was totally fake, and everyone knew it was fake from the beginning.
But he still wanted because he wanted to know what would happen.
Even
wanted
the
the
kidnappers
story.
were surprised he showed up.
He wanted the story.
But anyways, the
What?
game.
Oh yeah, so we then decided we collaboratively created some bundles in which we would all come up with a random item in the hopes to make an even more ridiculous assortment of items than a PlayStation 5 arcade machine and posture correcting vest for $500. All right.
Hmm.
So, what we're gonna do
for those of you playing at home. We're each gonna take a moment, quick moment, and come up with a random item, and then we're all gonna say it, and we're gonna see if we can make a random bundle. You can make it as expensive or as cheap as you want. There's no limitations.
I got mine.
So we're going for a 4-person bundle this time.
This is a 4-person bundle.
All right, wait.
Even better deal.
All right, I got mine.
I gotta think of one. I think about this.
I've got mine. It's so stupid.
Wait, how many items?
Just
one.
one item.
We
You
all
come up
keep-
with
we all
one
come up with
item.
one.
We each come up with one item.
Yep.
Bruh. Only one.
Only
Just
one.
One random item comes to your head.
So you guys
I got
are gonna
mine.
wonder what the fuck I was thinking of, and I don't have an answer.
I got mine.
I have mine.
I have mine as well.
Okay.
All right, Matt, why don't you start us off?
I'll start us off. So you know the plastic wrap that you like put over like your windows during the winter?
No.
Like you seal up like your windows during the winter, like with like plastic wrap. Like you put it on like the frame of the window.
What?
Matt, I know what you're talking about.
Is this not a common? This is a common thing in New England. What are you talking about?
I don't think this is something my family has ever done.
Wow, that's insane. Anyway, it's
it-
plastic. Basically, it's just plastic that you put over your window to keep like cold out. You
Okay.
plastic wrap like your windows and your door.
Okay.
It is half a roll of that.
For all. Dude, that's
It is used.
Yeah, you had to make sure it's in Facebook Marketplace used.
Damn.
Mine is a garden gnome.
Ooh. What's the garden gnome doing? Anything in particular, or?
Probably being racist like most garden gnomes.
Dude, don't say that. I got a garden gnome for my dad last Christmas.
Was it a racist garden gnome?
No, it was golfing.
You're good.
I mean, I guess it could have also been a racist golfer, but like,
Maybe.
it didn't look racist.
Bruh.
Internally,
Georgia.
it's internal.
Or,
So my item was a used napkin that Celine Dion used.
Yo, that's
Alright.
actually like. Oh,
So,
never
Lee,
mind.
how can you confirm this to our potential buyer?
Because there's also a photo of Celine Dion using said napkin.
There's a picture of Celine Dion holding a white piece of paper, and you also have a white piece of paper.
Bruh.
No, this is going on Facebook Marketplace. We already acknowledged that it's all a scam.
Can I get a lab test done?
I mean, if you buy it, sure.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
You know what? For a clone Celine Dion, worth it.
All right,
Fair
Georgia, what
enough.
do you got?
Well, I mean, going along with the used theme, I
Oh
was
my God.
used or half theme. Mine was a half-eaten sandwich.
Oh, wow.
the sandwich that you made earlier?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Damn.
We did this last time where the first time we all went incredibly cheap and like garbage items.
Well,
So here's the thing,
hike
it's-
up the price of that napkin.
You know,
Yeah, the Celine Dion napkin, if that can be confirmed to be authentic, that's worth something.
okay.
I wouldn't spend money on it, but
Someone
some
would.
sick would.
Dude,
Dumb
there are plenty-
question.
Yep.
What's up?
Is Celine Dion still alive?
I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain, yes.
I
Okay.
believe so.
I think the bigger question is she still popular?
Of course she is.
Is
She's
she-
Celine
I
Dion.
mean, like,
Household name.
I think she'll always be like.
eh,
I think she'll always be famous.
I feel like she hasn't been relevant though since like 2007.
Well, I mean, there's
That was
like
Michael Jackson.
Oh no, you can't put Michael Jackson on the same tier
What?
as Celine
Yeah,
Dion.
you
I
can.
feel like.
Yeah, you
They're
can.
literally-
I'm not taking
they're
any word from you, Robert.
Can you
they're
really?
they're literally both like super celebrities that were like.
And I.
I feel like Michael Jackson was way more sales than Celine Dion.
Who cares?
It's not like enough. It's like they're both A-list celebrities who
Yeah.
who were incredibly
Mega
popular
A-list celebrities.
household names at their peak,
But I
Like,
think Michael Jackson's a name that will live on for 100 years.
So Celine
yeah,
Dion.
so Celine
I don't think
Dion.
Celine Dion would be.
You're wrong.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Rob, I think you're
literally,
wrong.
literally one of the most famous people, like ever.
Really?
Yes.
Fucking
All
Will Ferrell
right,
over
I'll
here.
trust
Yeah,
you
you
all
thought
on
Uptown
this.
Funk was Will Ferrell. Take our word for it, okay?
I hate to use one moment. Well, it's not one moment. It's actually many moments.
There were multiple moments.
It's one
But
moment that represents more, but go
Yeah.
on.
But it really does give like it does kind of, you know, it's a legitimate thing to bring up anytime.
I want to stay quiet for this. George A.
Yes.
You know the sound Old Town Road?
Yes.
I want you to take a guess as to who Robert said, like an artist that Robert said he pinned down as being the one who sang Old Town Road.
I
I
don't
think-
remember who I said.
I think Matt told me this.
I
Oh,
think
did he?
I did. I think I did tell you
Do you
this.
remember?
Was it Will Ferrell?
No. Weezer.
No.
That's even worse.
He pegged old. He's like, I peg Old Town Road as a Weezer song. What? I mean, please make that a thing.
And then when
Weezer
we
did-
told him it was Lil Nas X, he went, wait, wasn't Lil Nas X part of? But we were too busy laughing, so we just kind of gave up.
Wait, what
Oh
did you
my
say? I don't even remember.
I'm not even so sure. I think he was trying to imply that Lil Nas X was part of Weezer or something.
NWA.
No, I wouldn't have said that.
It sounded
no.
like that's what you're saying.
No, Lil
Bruh.
Nas X is part of NWA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we doing another deal or?
Deal or no deal?
But I'm gonna have to. Hey, on that bundle, I'm gonna have to go with a no deal.
Bruh.
Yeah.
no deal.
I'm gonna have to not want to buy that one. Just gonna say.
Celine Dion's tissue is the only thing that is worth value there.
All right. Okay.
But even that,
last time we did two, so we'll do two this time.
All right. Let
Alright,
me. Oh, jeez. Does our deal have to conform to Facebook terms of service?
It has
Sure.
to conform to at least YouTube terms of YouTube
Yes,
and
at least
Spotify
YouTube
terms of
terms.
service.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't talk about things that are too messed up.
Goodness gracious.
Rob,
We're gonna
I
work on
swear
the
to
bullet
God,
that went
if
through
your mind
JFK's
went to oh my God.
I was
already
just,
did
I
that.
was gonna say a barrel of human blood.
What the fuck?
Robert
That is a
going random
crime.
to funny route.
That is a crime in Minecraft. He's talking about in Minecraft, by the way.
Yes,
Wait,
that's
wait,
one. That's the
wait,
mod
wait,
you could
wait.
say they've been playing with.
Alright. Buying that would be a crime.
I mean, depends. Probably.
I don't. That is a crime.
I mean, yeah, on
Surely
Facebook
you cannot-
Marketplace, probably.
No, surely just in the general scheme of in the
There are
country.
medical people who buy blood.
Oh my
That's
god!
just fun.
I don't think a regular person can just casually buy or sell human body parts.
I mean, well,
Matt, I hate to break it to you.
Can't go to
I'm not
Biology
gonna
R
go
Us
there.
and just
I'm not gonna
get
go there.
a bucket of blood.
Look, all I'm gonna say is I fully acknowledge that what I'm saying is not legal in the slightest.
well,
But
I don't know if it's illegal, but definitely not fucking
no,
right.
it's illegal to buy human body parts.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say though is I know my way around the dark web, and I've been on portals.
Yeah, but we're talking
where
about
you
normal
can
people.
Buy that.
this is where you're
Never once did we talk with the dark web.
Well, I am.
All right, guys. All right, we're changing. Okay, our dark web bundles.
Oh my God.
No, real bundle.
Walt Disney's
Yes, real
Frozen
bundle.
Head.
I have one.
I have one.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm. Let me think.
I need to think
I
of
ha-
something stupid.
I had one until Rob said a barrel of human blood.
Oh, why?
Don't
Was
use
that
that
what
as
you
like
were
the-
gonna say?
Don't use that as like a measuring stick or anything. Stay
No,
away from that. He's being
just
weird.
it distracted me from
Okay.
what my original
Oh, I just hit quit. Whoops.
Oh, no.
I think of.
Get him in the game.
Dude, I'm in a gotcha machine.
Oh yeah, that's how you get new hats.
Okay, cool, but I need to get. Yo, cool. Can I get back into the game now?
No.
Are you
Sure,
3 in
sure.
a game?
Yeah.
We're still in the game.
Lol,
George's
somebody
in
sent me
charge
an
of the
invite.
game.
I don't know how to.
No.
I can't add them.
Can you wait? Hit start.
I think that did it. Are you guys back in the lobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm going through a bunch of stuff right now.
Same.
Are you
Yeah,
guys going to the gotcha
that's-
machine?
Oh, I'm back in the.
I didn't even get a gotcha machine. It just gave it to us. Okay, I'm back in the menu. And it says waiting for Gamer 115.
Invite?
It says waiting for Rob the Gamer 115 in the bottom left.
Well,
Yeah.
waiting for me where?
In the
I don't
can
know.
you send him an invite? Georgia.
Trying to figure out how to do it.
Well, I told you, pause, and then you should be able to invite there, right?
Wait.
Yeah, there we go.
That work? All right. What was my item? God damn it! Y'all keep distracting me.
Well, you can level that on me.
Fuck. What was it?
We'll wait till the game starts playing again at least.
You know what? I have my item.
Get into game. You gotta shoot it.
He already forgot how to play.
No, I just didn't realize you had to shoot the door.
Hmm.
All right, yeah, I have my item.
All right.
Anyways,
Let's
going
start.
perfectly
Okay.
along with where we left off.
Oh,
All right.
I got my item.
Georgia, what is it? Before you forget it.
You know that movie where Nick Cage plays a prisoner in Alcatraz, and he has the long, flowing, beautiful hair.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know that one meme where his hair is waving in the wind, and he's got a smile on his face because he sees he's outside breathing the fresh air.
Yes.
All right, so a giant 30 feet
What?
by 60 feet signed painting of that scene.
30 by 60 feet.
Yes.
Not like 3 by 6.
My dude. What?
Yep.
The fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
And it's signed by
okay.
Nick Cage.
Question.
Yes.
You say signed.
How big is the signature?
How big? Yeah. How big is the signature in relation to the overall piece?
It's like a normal, John Hancock.
Just a normal signature.
Just a
That's way
normal
impossible to
signature.
find.
Yep.
Is it in the bottom corner, easy to find, or is it like
No.
somewhere random? Oh, you have to find it somewhere.
It's a Where's Waldo?
Yep.
Where's Waldorf's signature?
Yep.
I like it.
You can tell people you've got
I'm
the
sold.
signature, but they gotta look for it.
I'm sold.
Okay. I like it. Dustin, what do you add into the bundle?
A piano.
Oh,
Is that just a piano?
that's a
Yeah.
piano. Does it work?
Is it in tune?
It's just taking too much room in my house, so I had to get rid of it.
Is it
Oh,
in
fair.
tune?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, no one plays it. Just care.
Yeah.
All right. Rob.
All right, so this might sound familiar to you guys. All
Oh
right.
God, is it Celine Dion?
No. A Burgundy globe from the what was it, from the 1800s,
Something
Oh,
like
what?
that. Yeah.
1600s?
What? The
The globe that
something
he bought when we went thrifting that one time.
Yep.
All right, so
Something I actually own.
for some of us in the more modern, not 1600s crowd here, what the fuck
For-
is that?
For the people who
So
don't listen to the
basically-
podcast,
Basically, we went to a thrift shop a while ago, and I saw a globe there, and I got it for like $13. And on further investigation, learned that it was created by an expert cartographer who was French in like the 1600s. And this globe that I paid like $14 for might be worth upwards of $90.
Bruh. Probably get that in a museum.
No, I don't think it's that good, but it's worth more than I paid for it. I actually have it just a couple of feet away from me.
Nice.
I'm looking at it right now.
nice.
Yeah.
You're selling, and you're selling my thing.
I know. I'm hypothetically selling it now.
Oh, my thing.
Yeah, your thing.
Or-
Yeah,
13.
your thing.
1350.
The pyramids.
Last offer.
The pyramids.
The pyramids.
As in the
Fire-
Great Pyramid.
Can you be more specific?
The in Egypt.
In Egypt.
Buyer to collect.
Okay.
You gotta pick them up. You gotta pick it up. I'm not
Nah.
delivering it.
I thought the 30-foot by 60-foot painting was a little ridiculous.
I feel like the
Wait,
stock
you mean
price
that's
has
your
kinda
fucking
gone
item?
downhill in the past week.
Oh my god. I didn't realize you meant like the fucking pyramids were your item. I'm like, why are we just transitioning to pyramids?
You
Who
thought
mentioned
you fall asleep
Egypt?
during the conversation?
Honest to God, I was like, did I just zone out for 10 minutes? What happened?
That happens quite a
God.
bit.
Yeah.
I forget. I forget one of them. I forget what it was, but it's like the one I'm remembering was a boat. It was like this boat that crashed.
Wait, are we still
Eh.
talking about items?
Yeah, what
I'm
are
ta-
you talking
I'm-
about?
What I'm talking about
going
is
out during conversation.
no. So there are times where people like. So there was this one thing. It's the boat called the Costa Concordia. There's a whole internet story and video about it. It's really good.
Okay.
But basically, it's a ship that tried to do like a not drive-by, like a sail-by salute, where it's like they do like a maneuver where it gets really close. Anyway, the guy crashes the boat.
Bruh.
But there was a whole thing with like people were like trying to loot it and trying to get all the money because it was like a casino and stores on board. People were trying to loot it,
Uh-huh.
like go scuba diving.
Yep.
And one guy just posted it on like eBay. Like the sunken boat.
Mhm.
They posted it on eBay.
Yeah.
And they're like buyer to collect.
Oh my god.
And I think that's
I'm
happened.
assuming you have no rights to the boat.
Oh no, obviously not. It was just some guy who just selling it on eBay, and eBay took it down. And it's happened a couple times with other things. People will just list it on eBay. People have done that. There's
Walt
there's
Disney's Frozen Head.
there's times I can't confirm whether this is true or not, but there's like either they're like rumors or like, but I think they might be real, where sometimes people have just like sold like tried to like sell the Empire State Building to like foreign like leaders or like rich
Right.
people from other countries, and they're like, yeah, I own the Empire, I own the Eiffel Tower, and I'm gonna sell it to you. Like, just not like they're moving it or anything, but they're just like some rich person from another country and they want to own it, and they're like being bamboozled.
Are you telling me I can sell the Eiffel Tower to a Saudi prince?
You can try to scam a Saudi prince by trying to say you have the rights to the Eiffel Tower, you have ownership of the Eiffel Tower.
Dude,
I am John Eiffel.
Sell. You ready for this backwards thing? Sell the Eiffel Tower to a Nigerian prince.
Here,
And they have a lot of money.
you give me the gold, I'll give you the Eiffel
I'll give
Tower.
you the Eiffel Tower.
I will give you the Eiffel Tower through wire transfer.
Nah, through the Royal Bank of Scotland.
Oh, of course, yeah. That was huge. That's the first thing we're gonna buy. When
The
the
Eiffel Tower?
podcast pops off, we're gonna buy the Eiffel Tower, and we're gonna do a podcast from the top of it. It's gonna be sick.
Bruh.
Dude, first thing I'm doing when we buy the Eiffel Tower, photographing it at night.
Bruh.
Is that like illegal?
Yes.
Is it like an optics thing because like the lights aren't on or something? Or it doesn't look good?
No.
What
The
is it?
reason it is illegal, I believe, it has to do with a weird aspect of trademark law.
Well, I can tell you, nobody fucking follows that law because everyone was taking pictures when I was there at night.
Yeah, I think it's one of those laws like jaywalking where no one really kind of cares. I think the issue more is like you can't like use you can't use pictures of the Eiffel Tower at night like commercially is the bigger thing.
Yeah.
Did you know you can't be barefoot within 100 feet Buckingham Palace? It's illegal.
Dude, I didn't even realize you could get within 100 feet of Buckingham Palace.
Oh, not.
Okay, but
wait,
wait,
never mind.
Well, wait a minute.
It's not 100 feet. It's fuck. What was it? Maybe
Well,
100
beyond-
yards.
Well, in that case, it'd be 102 feet.
101
bitch.
Dalmatians?
No, it'd be 102 feet if you're barefoot 100 feet
Yeah.
from the.
Yeah,
Buckingham
yeah.
Palace.
I got you on that.
You got me.
You're
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
understood.
You do. You do. Rub.
No.
Do you get it? You get it, Rob?
I think I get it.
It'd be 102 feet because you're
Yeah.
barefoot, so it'd be
Yeah.
100 feet plus your 2 feet,
Yeah.
so it'd be 102 feet.
Boy, that's some Murdos logic. Nope, Keith logic.
Oh.
It kind of makes sense. Just it's 100 feet and there's 2 feet. Not really Keith logic.
I was gonna mention. Oh, I had something to mention. I forget what it was. It was about the recap. Like we did it.
Mm-hmm. We recorded it.
We
We
recorded. We started
we recorded it. We
and then
recorded
it was
it.
going to take way
It
longer.
was
than
gonna
we
way
expected.
too long. So
So we're now breaking into what, like 3 or 4 parts?
yeah, my plan is to hopefully get them to like 15 20-minute parts. And I think if I script it right, it could be like a 4-part thing.
Bruh. Done good.
But there was another thing about it. I was gonna mention it. I thought about it right before we started recording, and I forgot about it. Damn. Maybe I'll remember it.
Damn.
Yeah.
When you had recording it.
How much fun I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much fun.
Okay.
Yo, you know what I bought?
What did you buy?
A micro SD card.
I did buy one of those. For
The
my
Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, I got it as steel. I got it bundled with the PS5.
And a napkin
No.
with Celine Dion.
So you can go. I don't know if you can still do it. I think you can still do it. You can go on the Arizona Iced Tea and Juice website
Oh.
and buy one of each flavor.
Okay.
Bruh.
You can buy one of it's like in one box. You can buy one of each flavor, and
How
I
many-
did it.
Flavors do they have?
Well, was it one of each flavors or just 30 select flavors?
No, one of each.
Oh.
It is
Wait, how
one of
many-
each.
How many flavors do they have?
Fuck, I don't know.
Quite a bit.
Matt,
yeah.
so you bought this, you're saying.
I did buy it.
Have you gotten it yet?
I have it currently.
Have you drank any of them yet?
No.
Matt,
What?
we need a tier list.
Dude,
Is that where you were going with that? That's definitely where he was going with
Back
that.
to the good old days.
Bruh.
it's been a while actually. He's been
Isn't it-
pretty good. He's been pretty good about
Twice
it.
in one episode.
Twice
Isn't
in one
it great how we
episode.
can finish each other's sandwiches?
Just- we hang out too much.
Dude, it just means it's a really good idea if both of us have it, you know?
I have a couple of ideas written down that I've been working on. I want to revive my YouTube channel. I have a green screen that I want to use,
Mm-hmm.
and I have been coming up with some ideas
Oh, so
For-
you're thinking
for-
like a way better
for
idea.
for,
Okay.
for videos I want to make.
Bruh.
And one of it is gonna be like a really like scuffed review where I like what I want to do is I want to have the green screen up, right?
Mhm.
I want to have the green screen up. I want to like take out like a folding table, put it in the put it in the middle of the shot, get a big bin, put that on the folding table, and then just dump ice into it, and then put each one in, and be like, all right, we're doing and just do every flavor, and then have like the tier list on the green screen behind me.
All right.
And I have like my voice recorder that I have like as like a microphone, and I'm gonna do that. I think it's gonna be fun.
I like the idea. Can I make one recommendation?
Sure.
Instead of making it into a YouTube video, make each separate drink into a YouTube short.
Well, I could definitely do
People watch
both.
those.
Yes.
I can do both.
People would definitely watch those.
But I want to make it like but that's my plan. I think I'm going to try to do it Monday. Cuz I have them all currently.
Wait, you're going to try to drink every flavor at once?
I'm not going to drink the whole can.
Oh, so you're just going to take one sip of it and then
I'm probably going to take one
That's
sip.
how taste test works.
I'm probably going to
Okay.
take like one sip of it and then like put it in the fridge or something.
Oh,
Seal
okay,
it up
fair
and
enough.
put it in the
All right.
fridge.
fair enough.
I'm
Okay.
not going to chug
Fair enough.
like how many
Give
cans.
information now.
Well, that's why I got concerned for a second. I was like, geez.
Matt
That's a
will
lot.
chug 35 cans
would,
of Arizona iced tea.
Yeah.
One second. Let me
Oh.
go get him.
Yeah, I'm very
Is it
curious.
cans,
how
not
many-
bottles?
They're
Well-
the tall cans.
Yeah.
I'm very curious how many flavors there are.
More than 3.
You said this is what, Arizona iced tea?
12.
12?
12?
12.
You get ripped off, but it's way more than 12.
Arizona juice.
Oh, what?
I mean, either way, it's still. Wait.
The juices, not the tea isn't included. Tea was a separate thing.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
This is the juice, so yeah.
So it's specifically like the
We're gonna-
watermelon.
I thought we got like 40 drinks.
Yeah. The tea is something different. Like I don't have Arnold Palmer in here,
Got it.
or
okay.
or like raspberry
like-
iced tea.
Yeah.
I'm
I
So
less
you just have like
impressed.
watermelon, fruit punch,
So
mango.
I have watermelon, golden bear lemonade,
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
just regular lemonade, which I have not have. Fruit punch.
Oh, I just thought of something funny.
Strawberry kiwi, grapeade, cherry lime Ricky, which I'm very excited for. I've not had this one yet.
That's one of the ones that like I see all the time, but I never like see it in any store that I go to.
Mucho mango, which is my favorite one.
Mucho
RX.
mango.
RX Energy Herbal Tonic, which is always in every store ever, even when they're sold out because no one drinks this one.
Yeah, no one. Yeah.
Half and half iced tea tropical. Half and half iced tea and mango, which is one I've only had once and it's very good. And then orangeade.
Matt.
So I have 12. If I enjoy making it, I might get the tea as well. But I saw all I wanted. I've wanted this for a while because I got really into Arizona juices, just drinking Arizona cans, and then this is exactly what I wanted, so I could try them all.
So, Matt,
What's up?
I have a bad idea.
Go shoot for it.
All right, so you do this for your channel, right?
Yeah.
But we make it into a pair of videos, okay?
Okay.
And I do a similar video on my YouTube channel for the hell of it, okay?
All right. Do you want to do the iced tea?
No, not the iced tea. Truly's hard lemonade.
Oh God, Rob, you're gonna
But
get.
No,
you're gonna
I
get
just-
wasted
I
after the
just get
first one.
slowly more and more drunk.
We talked about this
Slowly?
on the episode.
Oh my God,
The
Rob.
episode. George A was there. He knows.
Yeah.
Rob, you'll be done after the first sip of the first can.
I'm not that bad.
Oh my God! You slur your words in Discord after like half a can of Truly. Like,
Okay, that's more than one sip.
oh my God!
This guy
Do you
This
remember
guy.
Hot Pot?
aiming for the moon.
You are comparing me drinking Trulies to Hot Pot. Oh my goodness, dude.
Also, hey, by the way, Rob, are you still good for sushi on Tuesday?
Yeah,
All right, Stanley said you can't drink.
I wasn't planning on it. It's a school night.
All right, good. Stanley specifically.
Did he really?
Yeah, remember?
Did he
I don't know.
raise his hand
I don't know.
like Rob can go, but he can't drink?
I don't know if he was saying it like super seriously. I think he was maybe partially joking, but partially being serious.
I'd like to imagine he was more
Wow.
joking than anything.
But I like how Rob, that's Rob's like Rob is now the one that gets drunk.
I know, seriously, it happened once. Like,
Literally. Well, at least that happens. Georgia keeps blacking out without me being there.
yeah,
Right,
like I'm
no
never
more.
blacked out.
No more. It's never happening again.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
you say that.
Damn. I want to know, man.
Let's bring a bunch of Arizonas to the camping trip now.
Dude, I'm down.
Yo, we
You
gotta
wanna-
plan that.
We do.
Yo, we are doing that.
Oh, speaking of so speaking of planning that, who actually owns a tent?
So my situation is that I own a tent, but it hasn't been opened in a very long time, and I don't know if it's good.
Because like my tent will fit me and one other person. I don't care who.
I
But,
mean,
like,
Damn, you're not
could
picky.
we have? I mean, how many? Is it? Do we have like space? Like, how big is it? How big does a tent take up in a car? That's my question.
A
Not a
Like-
lot.
packed
Not a
up
lot.
tent? Not a lot at all.
Oh, so we could feasibly. So I mean, if
I would
how much
say
is like a how much is like a
realistic-
one?
I would
how
say
much is like a one-person
realistically we're
tent?
probably taking 2 cars.
Oh, okay. How much? How much is a?
I feel like
what
we
was-
could fit in one.
Maybe it would
maybe.
be a little tight of a fit. We could
Also,
plan
yeah.
on one and take 2 if needed.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of 2.
All right, fair enough.
Just saying. But like, and like, based on your experience, how much is like a 1-person tent? Out of curiosity.
I
what are they-
mean, I wouldn't recommend getting a 1-person tent. Because generally a 1-person tent can actually be a little more expensive than just like a traditional like 2-person tent.
Right.
Also from my experience, a 1-person tent's usually more hard to set up.
Really? There's a
Yeah.
difference.
I
Right.
would recommend getting the same kind of tent that I have, because this tent that I have, you can sleep in it for 1 person, nothing wrong with that, but it comfortably fits 2 adults, and it is super easy to set up, and it's cheap. I mean, the tent that me and Dustin used, I want to say it cost me less than $30.
Oh wow, that's insane.
Yeah,
That's
you can
actually
get.
a lot cheaper than I thought.
I might be wrong. I'd have to double check. Don't quote me on that. I have to double check.
Tent prices
But-
have increased dramatically in the past
Right.
month.
But
There's a tent
oh
crisis.
jeez.
Holy shit, that was intense.
All right, Matt.
What's up?
All right, Matt. So you and I will get a tent, and Fanning can sleep on the floor.
Huge.
And he can
On the
sleep in the car.
Oh, I was gonna say just on the ground.
I don't want to be just on the ground.
Rough it in the outdoors with all the bugs and the critters and the animals and the
Actually, Fanning did say he had an inflatable mattress.
yo, that's insane.
Yeah.
don't the last time I went camping, I didn't that's basically all I'm basing it on is my last time going camping, and I didn't need it. I didn't have / need one, so I think I'm totally cool with just a tent and a sleeping bag.
Oh yeah, no, that's all me and Dustin did.
Hell yeah.
I would say, especially with it being only 2 nights, a tent with just a sleeping bag will be fine.
Huge. Okay.
And then the other things we would need to figure out is what we're doing for food.
Yeah.
You know the stove that we had, Dustin?
Yeah.
I plan on just buying one at this point, very similar to that.
Sure.
Did you rent one last time? You don't have it anymore?
I borrowed one from the summer camp that I used to work at. I talked
Okay.
to my boss because I knew she had like 3 or 4 for the camp. So I'd asked her if she would be willing to let me borrow one for the summer, and she said yes. But I'm at the point where I got enough use out of it, and I really, really liked it. And I would get enough use out of it that it's worth me buying.
Okay.
And we have so much propane. Dustin, you ready for this?
Propane.
I still have not taken the propane out of my car.
Or your car.
I drive
Car's a
around my
bomb.
car with a backpack in the back with like 5 cans of propane in it.
Surely that's not good.
It's not terrible, but
And it's not
great.
good.
It's not great.
Bro, that's a lot of propane.
It's a decent
have-
amount of propane.
Do you have any propane accessories?
That stove.
Nice.
That was about it. But yeah, we would just need to figure out dinners, food stuff. I would say Dustin has perfected the art of camp pasta at this point.
Huge.
So I would say pasta would be a great dinner for one night.
Well, first night we can first when we get there we can do yeah.
I mean, we'll probably get there like early to mid-afternoon, so.
We can grill some steaks.
If we bought the steaks though that day and got ice for it, yeah, we could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean that's something me and Dustin didn't do at all during the trip because we didn't want to deal with ice. But that's definitely something we could do for a trip like this. Is like get ice and get a
Get
do
like
something
a,
like
a
steak.
decent cooler or something.
Yeah, I have coolers.
I'm pretty
Yeah, we can
good.
make that work. Would
Because
you
I
be,
feel
you think you'd be able to do steak, Dustin?
I can figure it out.
I can do steak.
Georgia can do
Okay.
steak.
George, I can do steak. All right, George. All right, so George, I cook steak the
Steak's,
first night,
steak's easy.
and then Dustin does pasta the second night.
Yeah, we just need something to eat with the steaks, but like
Yeah, we can figure it all out. I mean, I'll say like, for example, if we're doing steak, I'm gonna want A1 sauce. So
yeah, we'll bring whatever condiments and such. Really, all I would put on is just salt and pepper, oregano,
Mhm.
a little bit
Avocado
of olive
mash.
oil. No,
Avocado mash.
avocado mash,
egg.
fried egg.
Fried egg. Of course.
Son of a bitch.
Dude,
Nice.
dude, all I know, I'm responsible for is bringing the podcast stuff. That's all I know, man.
Wait,
dude,
Matt,
that is your yeah. So hang on. So let's make sure we understand our responsibilities. So Matt is fully on podcast crew, right?
That's typically what I do.
All right. So Dustin's got dinner 2, and George's got dinner 1. I'll probably be like tenting expert / I'm the one who booked the site. What's Fanning bringing to the table?
His air
charming
mattress.
personality.
No, his
Oh.
air mattress.
I mean, his air mattress ain't gonna fit all 5 of us.
We're gonna put. He's gonna be sleeping in the air mattress, and we're gonna put it in the water. We're gonna float him away.
Dude,
We're gonna float him down the
Could we
river.
do that?
Yeah.
That reminds me of this festival, this holiday I read about in Spain, I think it was, where on this certain day of the year or whatever, it's just tradition that whoever the last one awake in the house is, once everyone else is up, whoever the last person sleeping is, they just pick them up and chuck them in a lake.
Nice. And they never seen
So we should do that.
Yeah.
Whoever's the last one awake gets chucked in the lake.
Well, I know one of the days I gotta do the
You gotta
G
wake up
Fuel.
at sunset or
I
something.
gotta wake up at sunset and do the G Fuel. Or I could do it at sunset.
You
That's a
mean
common.
wake up
That's a
at
pretty.
sunrise?
Both
That's a
those
pretty
work, yeah.
common. That's a pretty common thing. Is just
Yo.
pretend you're doing sunset or
How
sunrise
about-
at sunset.
How about for the camping trip? So wait, actually no, I know what Fanning can do. He can
Yeah.
bring the cocaine for the bear.
Huge.
We still
We
need to
have
watch
not
that.
seen the
We still
movie.
need to see
What
that.
have we
Yes, we got.
I have heard that the movie is horrible, and I still want to see it.
Yeah,
We should-
same. I don't
Is
care
it-
if it's the worst movie in the world. I want to see it.
Is this a movie that should? I don't know.
It's a
I don't
movie that
like-
shouldn't exist.
I'm thinking I don't like being high in public, but I kind of want to be high watching the movie. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
fuck.
You know what I mean?
Matt, I'll make you a deal. All right.
I'll take it. I'll take an edible. You take like half a Truly. We'll be equally as fucked up.
I'll do an edible too.
Oh fuck! That's not gonna make me feel it.
We'll
Bruh,
have someone more responsible there.
I've described to you guys.
If we
what,
do that, then we have to make sure we are not in the city. The last thing I need is one of my kids seeing me like that.
I mean, I've described what it feels like to be high in public for me before.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like PvP is enabled.
Oh my
And
god.
It feels like It feels like you're playing on a Minecraft server, and suddenly in chat you see PvP is now enabled, and everyone's kind of like looks at each other, and you think everyone's going to attack you.
Bruh.
Yeah,
I was high in the mall once,
you lose so much
And
trust.
and I hated it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking.
Dude, that was just me when I just took my edible at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought someone was gonna reach through the screen and punch you?
No, but I think I've said this before, where going into it, I told myself repeatedly, whatever you do, don't stream. Whatever you do, don't stream. And then within 20 minutes, I was streaming.
Yeah,
Bruh.
you have mentioned this before.
And the entire time I was streaming, I was paranoid that it was very obvious. Probably
That you-
because it was very
That you were high.
Yeah. Also, the funny thing is that like when I stream on Twitch, 90% of the time nowadays it's Pokemon, but like the other 10% of the time it's still usually like kid-friendly games. I'll say. I was just streaming Halo.
Huge.
That's
Very
kid friendly.
Very much a game abnormal for me to stream.
Nice.
So yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Craig Miller.
What? Oh, I'm immune. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you definitely said something, but you know, whatever.
Hatsune Miku.
All right, so
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
there's this YouTube channel that I watch called Wang,
Wang.
Okay.
WHANG.
Wangalang.
And he talks about a variety of subjects, but one of the things he most talks about is almost like the history of the internet
I like it. I like it.
in terms of like viral things that happened on the internet. He'll like explain what it was and give updates after the fact on it. So he put out a video today about this guy who married Hatsune Miku.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Living a
So I
dream.
watched it because I was like, oh, this ought to be good. Couple of fun facts about it. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, take a wild guess. What nationality was he?
White.
Japanese.
Japanese, nailed it.
Oh, I tried. I tried to be a contrarian.
Nope, Japanese. Any guess as to how old the guy was?
Oh, probably
35.
like yeah, I was gonna say like 30s and 40s.
Yeah, about 30 something.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Any guess as to what his job title was?
Japanese salaryman.
Uh,
He works in an office.
yeah, he works in
Hmm.
an office.
You ready? Middle school teacher.
Wow.
Damn.
So basically, the story was that he, in like 2008, he went through he was already like kind of like socially anxious or whatever. And then he just had like a breakup in a relationship, and so he kind of just became sheltered. He quit his job and became a sheltered man.
My socially
And-
anxious middle school teacher, the anime.
And and from there, he fell in love with Hatsune Miku.
Same. Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
But then in like 2017 or so,
Hatsune Miku
Jep-
divorced him.
Japan, some company in Japan came out with this like AI program thing. And one of the first ones that they allowed you to put in was Hatsune Miku. So it got to the point where Hatsune Miku was waking him up in the morning. He was having conversations with Hatsune Miku. And after 10 years of being obsessed with Hatsune Miku, he realized, damn, I want to marry Hatsune Miku. So he proposed to the AI, and the AI said yes.
Let's go.
They had a wedding with 37 guests. His mother did not approve of the marriage, so she was not there.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Wait, not support
Yo,
your
but
son.
the dad was there.
After only a couple of years before he was married, but after he became obsessed, after a couple of years, he kind of came back to society. And honestly, he was a very normal citizen person. He wasn't weird at all. It was very normal. Just he was married to Hatsune Miku.
She saved him. She fixed.
But this
she
is
fixed
when.
him.
But you ready for how things got dark?
Oh no.
You ready for the sad part?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Near the beginning of the pandemic, the company announced that they were shutting down the servers.
Oh no.
So he lost his wife.
No.
He considers the marriage still valid because he was in love with Hatsune Miku well before the AI existed. So I mean, he's still like obsessed with Hatsune Miku,
Dude, love.
but he's now just awaiting for the day that they can reunite in like virtual reality or something.
But
I mean, he's getting close. We're getting
Really?
close.
Also, people have tried to argue that their marriage is illegal. And take a guess as to what their argument is as for why it's illegal.
Well, you see the
a
age
guy
of
probably made the AI.
Matt, I
And
was
gay
gonna say
marriage.
that.
What is it, Robert?
So they argued that according to Japanese law, in order for two people to be married, they both have to give consent. And they are arguing that an AI like that is incapable of giving consent. Even though the guy hasn't recorded that the AI said yes, the argument is that the AI is programmed to say yes.
I mean,
But the company itself, the company behind Hatsune Miku, has also blessed the marriage.
Oh, and
oh,
first the parents giving the blessing.
Yeah, no, I think they like helped fund the wedding. Like,
Oh my
probably
god.
as probably as like a marketing thing. I'd imagine.
oh, absolutely, it was a marketing thing.
Yo, REA is so good. This guy married it. Holy shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
bruh.
So yeah, that's the story of Hatsune Miku.
That's huge.
My socially anxious math teacher married Hatsune Miku? Yeah.
In another world. With my smartphone.
So it made me think, like, have we reached the point where someone's married to a Pokemon?
I hope to God not.
Probably. There's a
I'm
lady
kinda
married to a roller
curious.
coaster or something.
Yo, I'm just
Yo,
saying.
I'm Googling
Nintendo
this.
is way too strict on their IP to allow that to happen.
Yeah. It'll
Maybe
be
not an official marriage, but someone's walking around saying they're married to Vaporeon.
it'll be a couple more decades before I could legally marry Lopunny. I mean, what? Gardevoir. I meant Gardevoir. I mean,
Hello, noodle
Uh,
gorillas. Will you marry me?
I mean, Gothitelle. I mean,
Yo, I mean,
mean,
Unfortunately,
Machamp.
I
Yo.
did my best, guys. I'm googling has any real person married a Pokemon, but unfortunately, it just goes into actual Pokemon lore, where in ancient times people married Pokemon.
Brit, what
God.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's it. That's ancient lore. You didn't know that?
Of course
knew
we
that.
did it. You
I
knew
did
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Weird.
I didn't know that.
No, as of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl in the library in Canalave, there are stories where it said pretty much explicitly that in ye old times it was not uncommon for a person to marry a Pokemon.
That's weird.
And I want to say the Japanese version goes further and very much implies that they fucked.
Yeah, Rob, that's called hentai.
And
I
it's
not-
art.
mean, call it what you will. I'm just saying it happened.
It's odds.
No, it didn't. Robert, I hate to break to you, a Pokemon's fake.
Well, you know what I mean.
I hate
I
hate
hate
to
to,
burst your bubble here.
but
Yeah, I'm not
they're,
saying it happened like it happened. I'm saying it happened as in they put it in the game, the lore bit.
they're not
know,
real.
I know.
They're not real.
Oh, you don't
they're not-
fucking
they're-
say, mate.
They're not real.
No,
Pokemon.
Hentai?
sorry,
No,
Robert.
hentai is real.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
verify that. First-hand knowledge. I
personally?
can verify that. Yeah, I can
Yeah?
I can personally verify that hentai is real.
Yo, Matt, I get it. First-hand knowledge.
Yo, got him, boys.
We've
Damn,
become such degenerates.
really have.
Whoa, what is this we talk?
Yeah, you're just up. You're in there.
Yeah, you're a degenerate.
Yeah, you're a
You thought
degenerate.
Pokemon were real.
You thought Pokemon were real?
Were real.
Brie.
I wish they were.
This man thought Weezer fucking made.
Old Town Road.
Dude, when's the cover? If I got Shane to cover Ocean Man, I can get Weezer to cover Old Tower Road.
We can get presidents playing Minecraft together. We can get a Weezer
Yo.
version of Old Town Road.
I want to take like the I want to take, I don't know if it's like the astrology one or the Pokemon Blue thing from our podcast, and I want to make the presidents do it.
Make the presidents do it.
Or I want to, or maybe like the Will Ferrell and have like Rob's be done
Joe
by like
Biden.
Joe Biden. I want to do that
Okay,
so badly.
We need to get going on that immediately.
I don't know how. I don't know what they use. I can. It wouldn't be that hard. Actually, be pretty easy.
You would just have to find the software or something.
Yeah. I just don't know how they do it.
It's probably just a certain thing of software.
Yeah.
It might
Joe,
be
why
if
would
it's
you
something
choose
that
Love
they
Onion?
developed themselves, then it might not be available for download.
No, I don't. I doubt the people that are making them on TikTok are doing it themselves.
Yeah, a
They
lot
might
of them
have
are way
that.
too similar.
Yeah.
Are there multiple different people doing those videos?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it must be a thing of software then.
Well, it's either software or one person is doing it, and these TikTokers are just taking it as credit,
I don't know what it is.
reposting.
And
Maybe.
plus,
Are tho-
there's like a bunch of different voices too. Like,
I don't I don't know. Like, is the person that's doing like Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and podcast guy
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, are they're not the same people that are doing the Obama, Biden, Trump playing
I mean,
video
same
games?
general group of people, memers, yeah, but not the same person.
Yeah, not the exact. And are people also just using the same images of? Are they different people making them, but they're all using the same images of Joe Biden with like the same headsets?
There is like the same
Right.
5 pictures of each president, pretty much.
Yeah, like but
Circulating.
like they all use different brand headsets.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's all I haven't checked. I wonder if it's all the same people or not. Or have they just all decided that those are the images that you use.
Just
Hmm.
Trump thoroughly trying to explain that he doesn't, in fact, believe in horoscopes.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that one.
No, that's what we're gonna make.
That's what he's gonna make, yeah.
Oh
we're
my
gonna-
god. Oh, I guess yes.
Yeah.
We-
Dude, we could even have Shane be there like Ronald Reagan.
Sometimes Reagan and Bush show up.
Yeah, JFK's there sometimes.
I like when they do Bill Clinton and they use the Bill Clinton picture of him with all the albums.
Yeah,
Do you know about that website?
the website.
There's a website for that where you could just
Oh.
enter in like 3 albums and
Yeah,
they'll make
yeah,
a picture of Bill Clinton holding them.
Yeah, I remember it was like a meme where like that's how you would show like your 3 favorite albums or something like that.
I remember I made one that was like, oh, what was it? It was like
Weezer
Camp-
Blue, Weezer Blue.
I wish. No, I think it was like Camp Rock, High School Musical 2, some Jonas Brothers album. It's on my Twitter. I'll have to find it. I think it's on my Twitter. I'll have to find it.
I think it's on your Twitter. You're gonna have to find it.
Really? Do you think it's on my Twitter? Might have to find it.
Agree.
Right?